All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So today I have the Boya Magic here. Boya was kind enough to send this out for review. And if you're like me and a content creator, wireless microphones sometimes don't really just get me super excited anymore. There's always just the generic things that they all do, and they all have great functions and everything like that. But in reality, they all do the same thing. With the Boya Magic though, this is a little bit different. It's kind of a 4-in-1 setup that literally allows you to use this microphone in 4 different ways. So you can use it as a desktop mic, handheld like the old Bob Barker style, on camera like a shotgun microphone, and also clip it on your person. So by the snap of a finger, let's see what comes inside of it. All right, and here we are. So you have the whole setup here with what comes inside of the packaging. We have the microphone setup here, which I'll show you a little more in detail. Also comes with a really nice tripod, 2 little dead cat covering things for your wireless microphones, a receiver. There's 2 transmitters that come inside here. And then of course we have the pop filter and a dead cat. And then we have our different cables. And then also comes with this really nice carrying pouch. It's a waterproof once you zip it up, which I really like, but everything fits in here nicely and I really like that. But the main attraction is going to be the microphone here, which as you can see looks a little different than a normal microphone. So one, it comes in this type of charging case, but there's functionality with this because literally I can use the 1/4-20 back here, hook it up to my camera and use it as a shotgun microphone. And then I can also, as I mentioned, use it as a wireless microphone, almost like a handheld. And then there is a little bit of some versatility about down here at the bottom. You can literally, it's magnetized down here, as you can see there. But there's a sync button at the bottom. There's a sync button here. You can plug this into your phone, but a lot of versatility just with this here. Now with the receiver, we do have some Boya branding there, some clip here so we can, slide it onto the cold shoe of the camera. There's a gain button here with 3 little dots to increase the gain, a power button, and then you have your lights here. So depending on which transmitter is hooking up to it, you'll see it green or blue, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Then a 3.5mm jack, and then a USB-C port as well. So that is what this looks like. So let's get all this stuff out of the way and focus on the main attraction. All right, so opening this up reveals the 2 wireless microphones, which this is probably how most people are going to use this setup because, it's a wireless mic. It's really small, as you can see there. I mean, it's the size of a big pill. But in conjunction to some other wireless microphones that I have, I mean, even if I grab a penny, I mean, that's the size of what it looks like compared to a penny. But yeah, it's really small. I like the setup here with the covering of the microphone. And then you have this button here where you can go between the AI wireless that this has, which is actually pretty impressive. It has a clip that you can clip on. And then there's also my favorite, the magnetized portion here that you can just clip onto your shirt. So the first thing that I want to do is show y'all how it sounds just hooked up to my camera. So I'm going to switch over from my microphone that I'm using now, which is just like a studio mic here, and then switch over to the Boya, and we'll do the regular and then AI. So let's switch over to this and let's get it going. Okay, so moving forward in this video, you're only going to hear audio from the actual Boya Magic microphone. So currently I have it just clipped onto my shirt and I have it hooked up to my Sony a6700 and I'm just using it clipped to my chest with the magnetized portion. So that way it's like kind of dead center. So this would be kind of the ideal location if I was out using it for different types of things. But I want to show you what it sounds like with the AI turned on versus the regular standard sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to AI and turn that on and let's see what it sounds like. Okay, and this is what it sounds like if you are using the AI wireless capabilities. If you're sitting in a studio or a closed environment that's a little quieter, this is kind of the sound that you would get. So if you're a content creator and all you have is this, I think this is very passable. And with the AI, it doesn't make it sound weird, in my opinion, either. Because I've used different types of microphones where when you turn AI or noise cancellation on, like it doesn't sound the same. and I feel like this one does. So you let me know down in the comments, what do you think? So next, what I want to do is, if you're going to use it as a desktop microphone, then let me hook it up to the tripod here, set it up right in front of me, like if it was about the same distance that I would use as a tripod, and let's see what it sounds like. Okay, so now I have it just set up on the tripod here, and this is what it would sound like if you're using it like a desktop setup. This microphone is roughly about 1.5 feet away from my mouth. So let me know what you think, what it sounds like. And as you can see here, this is blue, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over. So now AI noise cancellation is on. So let me know what this sounds like. I think the audio, once again, would be very passable. So this is just kind of what it sounds like this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just hold it kind of a little closer to my mouth. So I have to imagine it's probably gonna be a little louder just because I'm holding it a little closer. But I'm curious what it sounds like as I'm moving it. Obviously, I know as I move it away from my mouth, you're not gonna get the best sound quality, but when I'm moving it, are you hearing any like rustling or anything like that with this pop filter on? And then if I take the pop filter off in a closed environment, what does it sound like? So let me know down in the comments what you think. And yeah, so now let's go ahead and go outside and test the wireless capabilities of everything. And then after that, we'll do a little bit of some driving and wrap it up. All right, guys, so I'm outside right now and it's super windy. So I wanted to test out the handheld capabilities of the microphone, but I have the dead cat that's provided with it. So hopefully it's helping with some of the wind noise because it's pretty windy outside. There's some cicadas in the background in this wooded area, so I know you're going to be able to hear those maybe. What I'm going to do is switch over to the AI noise cancellation so that way you can hear how the difference is when I switch between the two. Now it's lit up green, and this is what it sounds like with the AI noise cancellation on. So once again, wind blowing at me, cicadas in the background. This is what the sound is that you're getting with the handheld version. So let me know what you think. All right, so this test, I'm gonna do the clip-on wireless microphone part. So if I walk up close, you can see that I have it with the dead cat portion that comes on it. So let me know what it sounds like. There's, once again, cicadas, wind blowing, all that. But I wanna show you what it sounds like with the normal sound. And then I'm gonna click the button. And now we're switched over to the AI noise cancellation. So once again, it should drown out a lot of the sound. I'm gonna do kind of a walking test. So my son's holding the phone right now because I have it hooked up to my iPhone 16 Pro. So I wanna walk away. And as I walk away, I'm gonna have my back to you. I'm gonna keep on turning around and I'm gonna have him stand there and I'm gonna see how far I can get away until we start losing sound. So I think it's rated at around 300-ish feet. And so I'm gonna keep on walking and I'm gonna keep on talking. And as I'm walking away, let me know if you can hear the sound. I'm gonna turn around and see if I can still hear myself. And I'll be obviously writing down at the bottom of the video if I can hear it and stuff like that, because obviously you'll be able to hear it as I'm talking as well. So I'm probably a good, I don't know, 100+ feet away now. I'm a little further away. So hopefully we're still getting some audio. I would never be this far away from my phone or my camera, but I'm at least 300+ feet. I mean, my son is looking really small from way back here. So now I'm going to be walking back up to the camera and we'll see what it sounds like. And I'm not going to talk. I want to see, you know, as I'm walking with the microphone clipped to my shirt, if you can hear it kind of bouncing around. Like I said, I'd still have the dead cat thing on here, but I just have it magnetically connected. And then, so I just switched back to the normal sound. So once again, you'll probably hear a little more wind noise, a little more of the cicadas in the tree. In my opinion, with everything that I've tested with this, I think that the AI noise cancellation definitely improves the sound quality with the background. But once again, not everyone wants to do AI. Maybe they want to just do it in post and play around with that. And I'm going to switch back to AI noise cancellation.
And so this is what it sounds like now, back up close again. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in my vehicle, and we're gonna do a video with driving and see what it sounds like while we're driving.
All right, guys, so this is what it's gonna sound like while you're driving using the microphone on you. Now I'm just using my iPhone 16 Pro recording here. I thought this would be a great opportunity to show you what it sounds like with no AI noise cancellation while you're on the freeway. So maybe if you're reviewing a car or something like that. Right now I'm driving my wife's vehicle, and yeah, so I'm on the freeway, got the AC going, and I even deliberately have the radio on in the background so that way you can hear kind of everything that's going on. And I want to see what the difference is between this and the AI noise cancellation. So now let's go ahead and switch over and turn on the noise cancellation. All right, and this is what it sounds like with the noise cancellation. So once again, driving on the freeway like I was, going around 65, 70, and got the radio on, got the AC blowing, and this is what it sounds like. So you let me know what you think. I think this is probably going to sound pretty good. This is more of an extreme to see what it sounds like with the AI noise cancellation going on. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Let me know down in the comments, guys, at the end of the day, do you like the sound of this microphone? I think personally it sounds pretty good, especially with the AI cancellation. Currently, like I said, right now I'm outside, it's windy, and I think it sounds pretty good. But I'll have some links down in the description if you're interested in picking it up for yourself or any content creator that you know. But hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.